Hello, everybody.
Hello, Jehovah's Witnesses. I had to choose between Jesus Christ or the governing body. I chose Jesus Christ. And now I'm the mentally diseased apostate? Let's start with something here, Jehovah's Witnesses. I will do, well, they're both about the same time. I will do this first. Watchtower, 1989, September 15, page 30. Inside on the News. Satanic influence, second paragraph. Coinciding with the rise of satanic music is an increase of satanic cult activity in the United States and Canada. Reporting on a recent police seminar in Ontario, the Globe and Mail, a Canadian newspaper, says that satanic cults are involved in animal sacrifices, graveyard desecrations, and the ritual abuse of children. Okay. Detective James Bradley of Washington, D.C. linked hundreds of cases of child abuse to ritualistic crimes of Satanism. As quoted in the Globe and Mail, Detective Bradley adds that over the past 5 years, reports of child abuse rituals have come from hundreds of kids, hundreds of social workers, and teachers. Now, it's interesting to note that when a Jehovah's Witness reads something like this...
Oh, that's satanic cults.
Yeah, that's not Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, the Golden Age, or the Awake, 1989, October 22nd, pages 2 through 5. A deadly growing menace. Starts off by saying, Satanism, or devil worship, is on the increase, featuring animal and human sacrifices, sexual molestation, and other criminal acts. Why do we read this to you, Jehovah's Witnesses? So that you can see what you're involved in. Here again, when you hear and read things like this, you always push it off to other religious entities.
Well, they usually go, oh, well, that's them guys over there. They forget there's 3 pointing right back at them.
But you have to realize, Jehovah's Witnesses, that the day, which was real recent, that Watchtower changed its blood doctrine, so now that you can take blood fractions, all those people that died before Watchtower made that change became human sacrifices.
And we've mentioned that before.
Exactly.
We've mentioned that before.
We're not playing around here, Jehovah's Witnesses. This is serious, and you better stand up and take note, because we have something that is just as disgusting as your practice of human sacrifice.
Yes. Now, I know some of you seen my post on Facebook, but for those of you, friends, who are not on Facebook or have gone to our website, and I've posted the court documents, the link there for the court documents and for the press release. Sorry.
It's all right.
This is from the Turley Law Firm. They released this press release yesterday.
Now, before we go on, should we show what kind of credibility this law firm has?
Okay, this Turley Law Firm was voted by the U.S. News and World Report's the best law firm for 2014. So, and they are based in Dallas, Texas. Okay, now I'm going to read this press release that is on their website, and I will put the link to their website down below. Can't talk tonight. Of course, when do I ever be able to talk? Okay, it says, and like I said, it's dated October 23rd, 2014. Sexual exploitation and abuse of 6 young children leads to lawsuit in Dallas County. Oh, and I know the witnesses are like, oh, you know. Okay, 6 young adults from North Texas, all sexually abused as children, filed suit today in Dallas, Texas State Court against 3 North Texas Jehovah's Witnesses congregations. the Dallas congregation, the Plano, and Greenville, the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of New York, and Reginald Tyrone Jackson, elder. Also in the court documents, it also names Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania.
And an unknown circuit overseer.
And an unknown circuit overseer. Unnamed circuit overseer. It's not mentioned in the press release, but...
So there's a circuit overseer involved in this heinous satanic activity of child abuse.
And it wasn't until I started reading the court documents that the circuit overseer... Oh, no, he's not being sued just because he knew what was going on. No, he was involved in it. Exactly. He was doing it himself. Allegedly abusing children also. So what the press release goes on to say that sexually abused when they were ages 4 to 14. I can't even imagine that.
See, you talk about ritual abuse. Here you have an elder, 2 or 3, and a circuit overseer ritually abusing a 4-year-old child. My God, you should have your nuts cut right off.
The plaintiffs were children of members of the Dallas, Plano, and Greenville Jehovah's Witnesses congregations. The suit states that they were repeatedly sexually abused and molested by Elder Reginald Jackson and an unknown regional circuit overseer, and that they and their families were threatened with discipline and harm if they disclosed the abuse to anyone.
See, now this is, next comment from me is to your parents. The minute your child tells you they're being abused sexually by an elder or even a circuit overseer, and you do not speak up
or go to the
or
police,
go to the authorities, you are handing your children over to a Satanist. That's exactly what you're doing. You'll read stuff like this in your magazines, and you'll say, oh, that doesn't pertain to us. Bullshit. We've got the proof right here, you knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Speak up and protect your children, by God.
Yeah. Wendell Turley, one of the attorneys representing the 6 plaintiffs, said, at the Turley Law Firm, we have a long-standing commitment to representing victims of institutional and religious sexual abuse. Many organizations and their employees occupy positions of trust and confidence that make it possible to cause great harm under the guise of religion. When that occurs, the wrongdoers, whether individuals or institutions, must be held accountable.
They're doing it under the guise of religion. No, it's called Satanism. Watchtower even says it.
Right from their own
It's a growing menace. It's a growing menace, the satanic influence. And yet, you know, you Jehovah's Witnesses, you go from door to door and you'll knock. Oh, did you hear the latest news about the Catholic priest down the road abusing 12 kids? Yeah, you'll proudly proclaim that from door to door because you can bash them. But yet, when your elders, your circuit overseers are doing this, oh, that's an isolated case.
Nobody talk about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sick. Just sick.
Now, the suit papers are available under at the www.wturley.com/recent filings. So, like I said, I'm going to put the link below in the video. And I just want to say that our thoughts and hearts go out to the victims.
Absolutely.
And just know that if any of you victims hear this, that the XJW community loves and supports you.
Yeah.
You know? So.
I can't say a whole lot about the parents that try to hide this. No. Because,
or allow the elders to browbeat them.
Yeah, it's sick and it's disgusting. You know, and here again, when a Catholic priest abuse a child, it makes the evening news for weeks on end.
National news.
National news. Dan Rather. I mean, all of these big name, Diane Sawyer.
Williams.
They'll all talk about it. But by God, when it comes to a Jehovah's Witness doing all this, you shut your flipping mouths. Who controls the news media? I think they're all Freemasons because we all know in the XJW community that the Freemasons are out to destroy Catholicism. But yet the Freemasons will not destroy another Freemason
their brethren.
Satanic cult. Because these Jehovah's Witnesses are abusing children across Hell, it's worldwide, but yet it gets no news media or no news attention at all. It's disgusting how biased the news is in this country.
Exactly.
Just disgusting.
So,
that's my rant.
Yeah. So thank you all for listening to our rant. And like I said, I've put the documents on our website.
Let everybody know.
Go to watchtower.exposed and just click on blog, and it'll be the one right at the top because it'll be the latest one.
Yeah, and then you got the nerve to call me mentally diseased. I'm not ritually sexually abusing a 4-year-old child. That's mentally diseased, folks.
Yeah, they call us mentally diseased.
Disgusting.
Wow. All right. You all have a good evening.